My name is Caroline. I'm giving my testimony from the United Kingdom. I'm originally from Zambia. I'm a single mother of one. I'm 50 years old. My husband died when our son was 6 weeks old. So I met a few men, about 7 in counting, and all wonderful men. But for some reason, they were just not sure what they wanted, how they wanted to move on with life. Then I realized that something was just not right, like people who actually love you and are excited to be with you, but then all of a sudden they just start withdrawing, they stop calling, they stop texting and things like that. And then when you find out what you follow up what's going on, they'll tell you, oh, there's nothing wrong with you, you're a very beautiful woman, it's me. It was like very flimsy excuses and quite lame. So in 2020, a friend of mine, Gloria, had sent me a prayer link. When I opened it, like all the other people that say it's loud, I thought, oh my God, okay, this is really, really loud. Despite coming from a Pentecostal background, I thought that was like really, really loud. So in 2023, I met a very, very nice man. He's the 7th man. And this man, by March of 2024, he decided to break up with me for no reason at all. He couldn't even give me a proper reason. He just told me, oh, maybe the 8th man would work. And I thought, okay, I really need to intensify my prayers. So I spoke to this lady. She's an NSP leader, and we used to go to the same church. And she sent me a link and told me, join this prayer platform. If in 3 months you don't get what you're looking for, you can stop. And I said, okay. And I joined. At first it was really difficult, but then I started getting used, and I got addicted to Pastor Jerry and listening to Pastor Jerry every single day. Come Twickenham, 2024 August, I joined the ushering department. I ushered at the Twickenham conference, and I bought a veil as my mantle. So that was in August. In September, one day in September, Pastor Jerry, when we were praying on the platform, he said, download what you want to see. And I'll download a Caucasian man and a black woman getting married, and he'd say, be specific. I would say, God, I want a romantic man that will love me, treat me like a queen, and things like that. And that's exactly what God gave me. By December, before Christmas, this man proposed with an engagement ring that had emeralds from Zambia, and I was really excited about this. We started talking about getting married. We set the date for April 22nd of 2025. He's embraced my culture and how we saw that God was in this whole thing. I applied for my dad's visa from Zambia. Within 10 days, the visa was ready. My dad was here. 22nd April 2025, we got married. And, the wedding was supported by a lot of our friends who supported us so much. They paid for almost everything at my wedding. I've got my auntie who just came in, she said, oh, I'll do the cake and everything. It's like people just came, my workmates were so instrumental. They just came in and wanted to help, even people that I worked with in a former home, they came in to help me, to help us. Oh my God, it was so overwhelming. We had so much support. We had this grand wedding, a beautiful, beautiful wedding. The bottom line is I'm trying to say that God came through for me. I'm married now. I'm called Mrs. Jones. God has been, it's just been an amazing thing. And, when Pastor Jerry says, how will you shout? It was difficult for me to even shout. I was just shocked with the whole thing, with the support, with the love and everything. It was an amazing wedding. God has settled me maritally. I will come back for more testimonies. Every woman believing God for a husband. Keep on praying. When Pastor Jerry says, if your faith is not enough, my faith is going to work for you, it definitely worked for me, because I gave up on love until I met this man, who loves me. He loves my son. He loves my culture. He treats me like a queen. He doesn't care whether I'm wearing a wig. He just loves me for who I am, and I'm so blessed. Thank you, Pastor Jerry.
And as we video celebrate our God.